cheers?
Cheers. 3, 2.
You obviously can't smell it, but it smells so good. That's all. My usual tofu scramble with some fresh mozzarella and tortillas while I wait for my video to upload. What do you think yours tastes like?
I'm not sure.
Mine's got like orange juice and pineapple. I feel like it's gonna be nice.
Yours says right here, blood orange guava. Mine's is for beauty. Yours is for happy. Yeah.
It's got ashwagandha in it.
Mine says grapefruit, Arizona berry, or whatever that is.
You ready?
Mine, it's so good for you, so you. Okay. We've never tried these before, so hopefully it's good.
Oh,
It kind of does taste good.
it is tasty. Okay. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. 3, 2.
It was tasty.
Wasn't that bad? It had a lemony flavor.
You shook it up, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
several times.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
Hello. So I'm making my scarf right now. Let me show you. First time using a loom in like 6 years, I want to say. But it's looking pretty good. And it's working up pretty quickly. We're going for a walk. It's so damn cold out. I look crazy, but I'm warm. And that's all that really matters. Can you guys see? I'm wearing my leg warmers.
Yeah.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be without someone special. In all the movies they're kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home alone. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you. Stockings on fireplace, but in my living room, a single one with my name, knit sweaters and lace. Dressed up alone on the couch during cold winter days. In all the movies they're kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home alone. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in.
I just realized that I never filmed an intro, so I'm gonna film it right now. Hello. Okay, so like I said, I didn't film an intro, but here we are at Michael's. It is, I think like 8 already. So we're gonna go in and buy some more of like this type of yarn. This is the one that I got at Dollar Tree, but it's run out already. And I'm in the middle of my scarf, so we gotta get more yarn.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully they have what we need in here. Brown people problems, because I don't want them to think we're stealing. I brought this yarn in here. This is my yarn. I came in with this yarn. Don't call me a thief. Thank you. Okay.
My hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling. You, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling. You, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is under bright lights. Red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling. You, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling. You, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is
Secured.
Yeah, my feet covered by that yarn.
We got way more yarn than we needed, but we are now supplied for future projects.
And they're really soft yarn, so you can't blame us.
And 3 of them are from recycled plastic,
Which
so
is
it's
really
good for
good.
the environment. Yep.
Also, with her projects that she's doing, she's gonna be able to make a whole bunch of stuff. And she's gonna be able to be better and better at everything. And then she could try different colors, especially if she only tries like one color, then she can know what will go with it. Also, if you go to a store suspecting to only buy one thing, that's a lie, because you're gonna buy many more things or just
Yeah,
one.
if you bring Daisy with you.
That's a lie. Every kid.
Any kid, yeah, any kid. Right now, I want to show you guys the yarn that I got at Michael's. I also want to show you the progress that I made on my scarf. Honestly, I didn't think that I was gonna do it. I really doubted myself. I haven't used a loom literally since like my college days. I got into like knitting and crocheting thanks to my mom. She's for like my whole life. I was gonna say all the time I've known her, but like literally my whole life. She's really been like a very creative person. She's a Taurus. She loves crochet, knitting, sewing, stuff like that. But yeah, I learned from her. So I've been doing that since I was like young, like hand sewing. I used to hand sew my doll's clothes. Yeah, like I've been doing all of this since I was like super young. But it wasn't until like recently, this past year, when I got back into it like as an adult. So I haven't, well, 2 things. I have never known like double crochet, single crochet. Like I didn't know the names of things. I knew like do this one with the double loops and then, you know, do one less loop. Like I knew that. I knew how to do it. I just didn't know like what it was called or really like anything like that. So in this past year, I've really like gotten into crochet on my own, and now I'm like someone who can identify like, oh yeah, that's a double crochet, that's a, you know, a double crochet and then you skip one, and like now I can identify the stitches and stuff, even on projects where I'm not the one doing it, but like I'm looking at someone else's project, I'm like, oh, I can see how they did this. Point is, I'm growing as a crochet/knitter, and it is very exciting to me. So I haven't used a loom since maybe like my freshman year of college, to be honest. So I had to like kind of reteach myself. Not that it was like, not that I'm doing anything too crazy. It's literally just like a basic stitch, you know? So here's the scarf that I'm making. It's kind of like oddly shaped right now because I have to stretch it out. Once you like take it off the loom, it kind of straightens out a little bit more. But yeah, look at the curl. I'm thinking I can just like do a little stitch at the end and maybe like tighten it up so it doesn't curl. But either way, the curl doesn't bother me that much. Like once the scarf's on, who cares about the curl? I really don't. Anyway, this is my progress. I just changed to the light gray, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do just like a small portion, not too long. I'm making it the same color pattern as my hat. So brown, green, gray, orange, gray, sage green, process repeats. So yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I've gotten pretty far along, to be honest, pretty far along. I'm hoping that by the end of the week, I will be done. And then I will have my scarf to take to New York with me. My niece is down there. I'm like whispering whenever I say New York. It has been the hardest thing having my niece here and like not talking about New York. Because usually, I mean, we can just like speak freely and you know, whatever. My boyfriend and I were in the kitchen. We were talking about something. And he was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to like eat bagels at this place. And I'm like, oh my, shut up. She can hear you. Luckily she was like sucked into this Spider-Man video game that she's been playing. But we've had 2 close calls already. The other one was me saying, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced or like played the Spider-Man game with, I think his name is Miguel Morales, something like that. But it's a little Morales boy. You can like really hear like cars beeping and like the traffic basically. And I'm like listening to it and I'm like, God, I can't wait to be back in New York. And as I'm saying it, I'm like, like, why did I say that? We gotta give her back because we're gonna spill the beans. Like, we cannot be trusted. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed soon, so I just want to end this video but show you guys this new yarn that I got. I've been talking about this, I feel like I've already said it multiple times, but I got 3 of these. They were on clearance for like $4, I think. It's made completely from recycled plastic, so it's made of polyester. I'm so excited about this. One, because it's good for the environment, I think. I'm actually gonna do a bit more research though to make sure I'm not just saying that and like it was greenwashed type of thing. But if it is that this is better for the environment, honestly, like with the way that this feels, I feel like I'm gonna make that my mission to only shop from recycled materials. I recently saw this yarn that was like made from recycled cotton, which to me, like, that is just so fucking cool that you can like take something, shred it up, make it into something else, and like have that something else still look so beautiful. I feel like that's just so fucking cool. And if you're gonna be making your own clothes anyway, why not just counter in the environment, you know? Like, why not? Doesn't take any more effort than just buying yarn that is less wasteful. So if you guys see an alternative like this, pick that shit up, man. It feels beautiful. Like it's definitely one of, like, it does not feel like the Red Saver, okay? Like this is, it's nice. It's very nice. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I have no idea. I haven't thought about it yet. But I feel like I have saved something. We're saving the earth one ball of yarn at a time. Is this a ball? I think it's actually called a skein. I don't know why people come up with all these terms. Like it's yarn. It's just yarn. I have my little yarn drawer here. To be honest, this yarn, it's probably bad for the environment. I am willing to accept that now because I'm looking at this alternative and it makes me feel guilty, but it also makes me feel like it's very warm. So I don't know. It's brown and a little bit pink and a little bit like mustardy. It's very cute. It's soft. It's thick. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but it's nice to have some options on hand. I don't know how ethically sourced the Caron brands are. The Caron brand is. Yeah. All I know is that this yarn is so soft. Anytime I see a Caron brand, I'm like, okay, I know this shit is gonna be good quality. It feels amazing. I've never met a Caron brand yarn that I didn't like. But again, I don't know if it's environmentally conscious, so I don't know if I can actually recommend it, but personally I like it. I did want to say that the Dollar Tree yarn was surprisingly softer and just like very easy to work with, a lot easier than I thought it would be. But when compared with a regular like Red Saver for, well, not even like the Red Saver and the Caron size 4 yarn, it does not stand up. I had to double up string just for it to be equal to 1 string. It's kind of like you're just paying regular, like if you have to double up in order to make it like thicker. So to me, I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it's just not worth it for the projects that I'm using it for, but yeah, I don't know if I can recommend it unless you're making something that you only really need the one and you're keeping it all with like the Dollar Tree brand. Then I would recommend. That is all. I think they're looking for me, so I'm gonna go. But I want to say thanks for watching. Today was a pretty chill day. Tomorrow though is gonna be chaos. Tomorrow I'm babysitting. I don't even know how it's gonna work, like editing in the morning and then babysitting and then I don't fucking know. I don't know, but it's gonna be a mess, and check in because it might be fun too. All right, good night. I will see you tomorrow.
Streetlight silhouettes, your hand was on my chest. We saw the stars.